Hey, Sergeant! Sarge! Hey!
You will immediately tell me why you have called me from my desk, Private.
Protoss unit, Sarge! Coming through the South Pass! It looks broke!
Kill it! Fire!
Oh yeah, yeah! Feel that hot love right up your tailpipe!
Executor, I sense that Zeratul and his brethren are close by, but I have been unable to make contact with them. I fear they may be in grave danger. We must scour this area immediately and find the Dark Templar, lest they be overcome by the Zerg. Yes, Executor? For Adun. Tarakala! House. I hear you. Of course. It shall be done. Of course. Tarakala! It shall be done. Of course. Tarakala! Of course. For Adun. Honor guide me. Thus I serve. Your will. For Adun. Of course. Tarakala! It shall be done. House, thus I serve. Honor guide me. For Hadun. What thou calls. Gaukola. Honor guide me. I long for combat. House. Gaukola. Yes, Executor? Tarakala! I long for combat. For Hadun! Gaukola! I long for combat. House! Yes, Executor? I long for combat. Yes, Executor? I hear you. It shall be done. For Adun! Of course. I long for combat. Honor guide me. For Hadun.
Mind if we tag along?
Yes, Executor? Your will? For Adun. Of course. It shall be done. Of course. It shall be done. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. I hear you. Your will? It shall be done. Tarakala! For Adun. course. For Adun. Your will?
Mind if we tag along?
It shall be done. For Adun. I hear you. Your will? How may I help? It shall be done.
I long for combat. She house.
Give me something to shoot.
I hear you.
Commander. Standing by.
I hear you. Of course. It shall be done. Tarakala! For Adun!
Give me something to shoot.
She house.
I hear you. For Adun! Of course. Yes, Executor?
She house. For Adun. Isaw.
Tarakala!
Isaw.
Your will? It shall be done.
She house.
I hear you. For Adun! Tarakala! It shall be done. For Adun! It shall be done. For Adun! It shall be done. Tarakala!
Honor guide me.
Your will? It shall be done. For Adun! Of course. Tarakala! Of course. It shall be done. Of course. Tarakala! For Adun! I hear you. Tarakala!
Yes, I serve. For Adun.
I hear you. Of course. It shall be done. Tarakala! Of course. For Adun! Of course. For Adun! Tarakala! Of course. Tarakala! Of course. It shall be done. For Adun!
Teleportation field activated.
Yes, Executor? I hear you. For Adun! Yes, Executor? I hear you. Yes, Executor? Tarakala! It shall be done. Your will? Yes, Executor? How may I help? Your will? Speak quickly, Executor. I don't have time for games. I was Executor long before you. So do not try my patience. Yes, Executor? Of course.
I long for combat.
Your will? Tarakala! Of course. It shall be done. For
Did you hear
Adun!
that?
Of course. Your will? Of course. It shall be done. I hear you. For Adun! Tarakala! For Adun! Of course. Tarakala! It shall be done. For Adun! Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. It shall be done. Of course. It shall be done. Tarakala. For Adun. It shall be done. For Adun. It shall be done. For Adun. Tarakala. For Adun. How may I help? Of course. It shall be done. Tarakala. Of course. For Adun.
What battle calls? Transmitted. Commencing.
Yes, Executor? Tarakala. For Adun. Tarakala. It shall be done. For Adun. Tarakala. Of course. Tarakala.
I long for combat. Honor guide me. Go, Kola.
Yes, Executor? For Adun. Tarakala. Of course. For Adun. It shall be done. Your will. It shall be done.
She house.
I do. Your will. I hear you. How may I help? For Adun. Yes, Executor? Your will?
I saw you. Lost my serve. Go, Kola.
I hear you. How may I help? Of course. It shall be done. Yes, Executor? Your will?
She house. Lost I serve. For Adun. Go, Kola.
How may I help?
What battle calls? Honor guide me. For Adun. Lost I serve. Go, Kola. Lost I
How
serve.
may I help? It shall be done. Yes, Executor?
She house. For Adun. Honor guide me.
Your will? Yes, Executor? For Adun. Tarakala. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. Tarakala.
I long for combat. Honor guide me. Lost I serve. Had engaged the enemy. I long for combat. Go, Kola.
I hear you. Of course. For Adun. Your will? It shall be done. Tarakala. Of course. Tarakala. Of course. For Adun. Tarakala. Of course.
Give me something to shoot. Rock and roll. Let's move. Go, go, go.
I hear you. For Adun.
Checked up and good to go. Go, go, go. Give me something to shoot.
course. It shall be done. For Adun! Tarakala! Of course. For Adun! Tarakala!
Commander. Jacked up and good to go.
House. Go, Kola.
I hear you. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun! Of course. Tarakala! For Adun! It shall be done.
Standing by.
I hear you. How may I help? For Adun! How may I help? It shall be done. Tarakala! It shall be done.
Standing by.
What man calls?
Yes, Executor?
What man calls?
How may I help? Of course. Your will? Of course. It shall be done. Yes, Executor? For Adun! It shall be done. Tarakala! Of course. It shall be done. For Adun! Your will? Tarakala! Of course. It shall be done. Yes, Executor? Tarakala! It shall be done. Of course. Tarakala!
Jacked up and good to go.
I long for combat.
I hear you. Tarakala! Of course. It shall be done. Of course. Tarakala! Of course. I hear you. For Adun!
What man calls? For Adun. Go, Kola. Thus I serve. For Adun. Go, Kola. For Adun. Thus I serve. Go, Kola.
Jacked up and good to go. Go, go, go.
Want to turn up the heat? You got my attention. You got it. You got my attention. Let's burn. You got my attention.
I'm here. I'm gone. Never know what
Yes. Want to turn up the heat? Let's burn. Fire it up.
Jacked up and good to go. Rock and roll. Standing by. Commander.
I hear you.
Commander. Finally.
How may I help?
I'm here. I hear that.
Your will?
Give me something to shoot. Outstanding.
I hear you.
Call the shot. I'm gone. I hear that. Never know what hit him.
How How may I help?
Ghost reporting.
Yes, Executor? Your will? Of course.
Call the shot.
Your will? Of course. It shall be done. Your will? Yes, Executor? How may I help you? It shall be done. Of course. Yes, Executor? For Adun. Tarakala! It shall be done. For Adun.
Finally.
I hear you. Of course.
I'm here.
You got my attention.
Call the shot. I hear that. I'm gone. I'm all over it. I hear that. I'm gone. Never know what hit him.
Your will?
Ghost reporting. I'm all over it. I hear that. I'm all over it.
How may I help?
Call the shot.
Your will? I hear you. How may I help? I hear you. For Adun.
Finally. I'm gone. Never know what hit him. I'm gone. I'm all over it. I'm gone. I'm all over
I
it.
hear you. Of course. Tarakala! Of course. For Adun. Tarakala! Of course. It shall be done.
Finally.
House.
Jacked up and good to go.
You got my attention.
Yes, Executor?
I'm here. I hear that.
How may I help?
Call the shot.
Yes, Executor?
Finally. I hear that.
Yes, Executor? Of course.
Ghost reporting. I hear that.
How may I help? For Adun. How may I help? It shall be done. How may I help? It shall be done. Greetings, Dark One. I have come to bring you home.
Greetings to you, mighty Tazadar. I knew that you would not forsake us. For in the time that you have spent with us, you have learned to value our ways and our methods. You have learned to channel our dark power, as well as that of your masters. And thus you alone have found completeness beyond the scope of the Kala. But I fear that the Conclave in its pride could never bring itself to welcome outcasts such as we.
Outcasts though you may be, it is your vision and courage that may yet save our homeworld from the swarm. I beg of you, Zeratul, return with us to Ire. though they are petty and have in ignorance cursed your kind for generations. Help me save our people.
Since our banishment long ago, we have never failed in our responsibility to Ire. Though it shall cause us great pain to see our homeland once more, we shall return with you, Tazadar. We will do what we can.